Alright, what demo do I want to play for? Honestly, can I be real? The demo that I am the most curious about is fucking the Contra. Because the last time that Konami dropped the Contra game, it was fucking ass. Like, the last time a Contra game released, it was shit, and nobody liked it. At least not as far as I knew. You know, maybe someone's, like, finding this VOD on YouTube and is like, I liked the last Contra game. And if that's you, I'm sorry, it's nothing against you. I just remember it coming out and, like, basically nobody having nice things to say about it. So I'm, like, insanely curious about, like, another modern Contra. Because, I mean, in general, it's just very easy to not give Konami the benefit of the doubt. I literally wouldn't be saying anything new about Konami. Way Forward is interesting. The FPS on this fire. I guess we could do normal for this demo. We can be Bill Reiser or Lance Bean. I don't know, Bill Reiser seems more buff. We'll go with Bill. We can equip perk. What the fuck is the perk of Bill's Spirit? What does that mean? Do HP boost and weapon durability? Does this game have weapon durability? If you shoot a gun too many times, do you lose it? Breath of the Wild style? What the fuck? Stop calling my house!
Logging EMTZ coordinates. ETA 5 minutes. Action signal now.
Let's review the mission details. As you know, a terrorist group called Red Falcon has been carrying out limited strikes around the globe.
I don't know how to put this any other way. And, like, don't necessarily take this as an insult. This is just an observation. This game looks like it was ported to Source Filmmaker. I don't know, the way that opening cutscene looked, I was just like, I have seen Source Filmmaker stuff that looks exactly like this. Just the way that girl in the intro was animated.
We've confirmed reports they've set up shop on the main island of Galuga, following the meteor event earlier this year. The Federation immediately dispatched the GX army, as they were in the vicinity for military exercises. They seemed to be making headway until 3 days ago, when we lost contact.
You're kidding. Gen 10 is the strongest unit in the Federation army. No way some fringe upstarts took them out.
While it's still unconfirmed, we should assume the worst. Apparently the Red Falcon are more powerful than we realized. Speaking of which, our science division has some troubling intel of their own. Dr. Drake.
The Federation's interstellar satellite network detected a gravity anomaly. Something on Earth emitting gravity waves strong enough to circle the planet. Their source coordinates align squarely on the Galuga archipelago.
This gives us reason to suspect the Red Falcon are developing gravity weapons.
Gravity weapons. The Federation banned them.
What is a gravity weapon?
That's right, Lance. We can't risk destructive power of that magnitude falling into the wrong hands. My weapons division at Henriksen Industries confirms those readings are consistent with the components of a gravity bomb. Even just storing that thing improperly could cause tectonic shifts, climate disturbances, or worst case, a potential black hole.
Bill, Lance, given the situation, I think it's clear why the Federation enlisted our EMC Contra unit. Your primary objective is to engage Red Falcon ground forces, confirm the source of those gravity waves, and disarm it.
Dude, do we get like a defuse a bomb minigame?
If at all possible, locate the GX army and report back with their current status.
Do we get to giggle and clap while cutting the wires and be like, hey, yippee, I didn't blow up, I didn't cause a black hole?
There's a Red Falcon stronghold not far from your drop. Infiltrate the base and apprehend their lieutenant. His field intel will help determine our next move.
A remote hideout, missing super soldiers, and a doomsday weapon.
Hell of a Friday.
It's Wednesday.
Time to introduce ourselves.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know, actually, when I look at them in game, they both look
Take
about
a
as
moment to
buff as
practice
each other.
movement, jumping, and shooting.
Man,
Trust
this
me,
game
all consoles can jump
runs
a second time in midair or
not
dash
so
horizontally.
great. Like, this looks
Simply
choppy
incredible.
as hell to me. I don't know if it looks choppy as hell for anyone else.
You can aim with more precision by holding down aim lock.
Oh, fucker. Okay. You know what? So far, this does just seem like Contra. Oh, I thought you were dead. Why does RZ have an update queued? I think they, like, did, like, a patch to fix up some things. I didn't look into the patch notes, but I do know that they just released a patch for the game.
Shoot a weapon pod to release its cargo. Experiment with a variety of weapon types.
I should have done the Konami code. My life would be going a lot smoother if I did. Steam didn't show you any patch notes? It'd be like that. I saw on Twitter that they had a new update for the game.
What the hell?
Our chopper's taken enemy fire. It's going down.
Sorry, that's my bad. I was shooting rockets all over the damn place.
That's strike one.
It's all three by my count.
You can hold a primary and
Is that
secondary
the
weapon.
scientist lady
Swap
just
between
dead?
them strategically.
Not done yet.
Yeah, I gotta admit, you know, I was hesitant going into this. This kind of just does feel like Contra from the NES. Which is really the only Contra game that I've played, and even then, not like a crazy amount. Again, my thing was just that I, like, remember, like, the other Contra game coming out, like, a few years ago, and everyone being like, yeah, this game is kinda ass.
Our weapons have a secret overload function. You can sacrifice your active weapon for a powerful
Uh-oh.
attack or strategic effect.
I'm gonna die.
Try the overload function now. I'll send a replacement
Dude,
weapon
fucking,
immediately.
like, February just, like, randomly became, like, a really stacked month.
One moment.
Also, talking about, like, Steam, I just remembered that fuck.
5 minutes.
The poker roguelike came out. And I've been hearing good things about that, so I might pick that up. Dude, I have like a homing missile.
I should have known Contra had arrived when the entire jungle caught fire. It's been a while, Bill. What are you doing here?
We're here to save your ass.
If the EMC was gonna stick its nose in this operation...
Oh, I didn't realize I had a double jump. I probably would have been avoiding more damage if I knew I had a double jump. Oh, I died. Retry stage? Dude, when the fuck are Face Hand or Your Peter Shorts dropping though? Those are the indie games that I'm looking out for. Is it just gonna show us all the same shit again?
Take a moment to practice movement, jumping, and shooting. Doyle tells me all Contras can jump a second time in mid-air or dash horizontally.
Oh my god, the dude literally told me I could double jump. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I'm not a real Contra gamer.
By holding down aim lock.
I only played the NES game, and I don't think I ever beat it, because it's a hard game. In general, my knowledge of the Contra series is very limited.
We've accessed the weapon delivery network, and we'll be sending...
I mean, for the most part, you really only hear things about Contra 1 specifically if people are talking about the series. But I think, like, people generally like the Contra games up to, like, I think the first SNES one. If there was even a second SNES one, I don't know. Nobody talks about any of them past that one.
What the hell?
Our chopper's taken enemy fire. It's going down.
It's kind of weird that, in a sense, Contra seems to be Konami's favorite child.
That's strike one.
It's all three by my count.
You can hold a primary and secondary weapon. Swap between them strategically.
This is fun though. You know what? Again, I don't trust Konami like that, but this seems fun. Oh, how you guys doing, by the way? How's everybody's day going? Again, I've just been making cards. I think for the God Game expansion, currently I'm at like 48 cards. And like, I've been making a lot of Pokemon cards. Not to spoil it completely, I would like to keep some things a surprise, but I did go a little crazy on implementing Pokemon Snakewood cards, because I was like, man, when the fuck else is anybody going to get to represent this fucking, like, ROM hack in something like this? It does not happen. So if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be me. But if on one of the daily cards of the day, I guess not daily, just whenever I stream, you see a Pokemon Snakewood card, don't be surprised. I already told you, I got a bunch.
What are you doing here?
We're here to save your ass.
If the EMC was gonna stick its nose in this operation, they could have at least have sent a small army.
Looks like the small army couldn't handle it. So here we are.
I suppose so. At any rate, stay alert. These guys aren't messing around.
What's the sit rep, Ironside? Where are your guys?
I lost contact.
Dude, this
with one of
homing
your
missile
recon.
weapon that you get in this game is like fucking busted.
Put that
It's crazy.
I'll keep in touch. Just in case things get too hot for you Contra.
Yeah, I don't even want to get any other weapon. I just want this. Like, dude, look at this shit. my fuck? Ah! Lost my homing. No, I can't grab it again. Let's go. Oh, the level is in fact still going. Again, this is fun so far. God, is the frame rate choppy on the Switch. Which is, of course, the first console they showed this game off on. I did get my 7-day streaks in Pokemon Go, though, which I'm very happy about. Also, I didn't get to apologize. Sorry I didn't get to stream yesterday. It looks like the Batman finale is gonna have to wait a bit. Probably sometime next week, because I don't think I'll reasonably have the time for it this week. Oh my fuck, please! I was trying to aim at that guy. Oh, if I continue, it starts me at a checkpoint. Okay, that's good to know. You know what, my dumbass saw, like, continue and retry stage, and I was just like, these do the same thing. But yeah, depending on how my, like, work schedule looks for next week, finishing Batman might be early March. We'll have to see. You know, tomorrow I'm hopping on that side order shit. Like, we gonna be side order gaming. 100%. Again, this month randomly became, like, super packed within, like, a week. It went from, like, man, I haven't wanted to play, like, any games that came out in, like, 2024. And then I think, like, once our Zet released, everybody else just started getting their shit together, and we're like, wait, we could release video games, too. Hey, wait. We could actually do that. Oh, let's go. The homing missiles again. This shit's busted. Easily my favorite weapon because of how fucked it is. Oh my god, it's the giant enemy crab. Oh, I recognize this villain. Damn, isn't this like the final boss of like one of the older Contra games? And this is like the second boss of this game? Maybe I'm misremembering. This seems like an insane fight to have as like your literal second of the game. That's how you know it's a good one. Ah! And I lost homing. Alright, is that gonna be it for the demo? Is it gonna tell me? Like, that's it. Yep. I have to admit, that was fun. This was like a game that I saw in the Direct, and I was just like, there's no way this is good. Actually, no, it kinda is. I'll admit it. Although, if I was interested in getting this game, just based on playing this demo, I would not be playing it on Switch. Pretty good. Pretty good. You know what? I'm impressed. I guess part of it is that they gave it to an external studio. And, like, listen, I've been mean to WayForward before. I don't think WayForward is incapable of making fun video games. They're just kind of easy punching bag because I do not care about Shantae, like, at all. There has never been anything in the world that has made me care about Shantae, but that doesn't mean I think WayForward is an inherently bad studio. I mean, they did the Advance Wars remakes. I heard those were good. I played like an hour of it, and I got scared. Because I didn't understand it. It was like, it's a strategy RPG that is too experimental for me. That's not the right word. Anyways. Now this is, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is Pepper Grinder. Final thoughts on the Contra demo, though? It's pretty solid. It's pretty solid, I have to admit. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Literally, like, again, I have to look up what the last Contra game was, because, again, I feel like I remember people saying this game is, like, boo-boo fart. But maybe I'm wrong. Contra series. It was Contra Rogue Core. Okay, no, yeah. Contra Rogue Core has a 40 on the Switch, it has a 52 on PS4, and a 56 on Xbox One. Okay, so I was right. People did think this game was kind of ass. So to be fair to me, there was a reason for me to be a little hesitant. A little like, there's no way this game can be good. But, no. It seems like it's a good one. You know what's fucking me up? I thought Contra 4 was the one on SNES. Contra 4 is a game on the Nintendo DS. Contra 3 is the one I was thinking of. Alien Wars. I did not even think of that. You know what it is? I was kind of getting it confused with another Konami franchise. I was probably thinking of Castlevania 4. I mean, I do recognize Alien Wars for what it is now, which is the third game. But I didn't realize. I apologize, Konami. I wasn't really familiar with your game.